Hello and welcome to one of the DARSim simulator tutorial series. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can run an executable version of DARSim that exists in the DARSim Git repository already. And for that, you don't need the MATLAB installed or you don't need the license of MATLAB. Everything is written in machine language and converted to binary files. In order to do so, please go to the GitLab repository of the source file of DARSim. src, this is the address. You will see that there is a file called DARSim ressim. At this point that I'm recording this video, it's the first version 1.0. Please download the entire package, the entire src folder. You can use the download button and then download the zip version, and then once it's downloaded you can easily unzip it. Make sure that you have unzipped the src folder, which is called exactly like this, src in small letters, and it is put inside another folder, which the name of that parent folder is written as DARSim, capital DARS, and then small letters IM. It is very important that you follow the case sensitiveness of the name of the parent folder and then the name of the src folder. Now, if you go to src folder, you see that this file exists. Before I tell you how to use DARSim ressim executable file, I want you to also go to the address of the GitLab repository DARSim and then examples. It's written like this: gitlab.com/darsim/examples. And then go to multi-scale course, download any of these examples that you would desire. I would recommend you to download the simplest one, homogeneous two-phase flow. There are two main simulation input files that exist. One is called emmissible.txt, the other one is called simulator settings.txt. In other videos I have explained with full details what the content of these text files are and how you could configure and modify them and what this test case actually is. There is a video on our channel and you can find it easily. But the main purpose is not the focus of the test case or how the test case looks like and what we want to run. The focus is how to run one of the examples using the executable version. So download these two files. I have already downloaded them and I put them in the example folder, multi-scale course, homogeneous two-phase folder. The name of the folder, the path of the folder really does not matter. You can put these input files wherever you want, and the name of the folders and parent folders can be anything that you may want. But now I would like you to open on Windows. I open the command Windows prompt, which is CMD, command prompt Windows, open it. I want you to navigate in the command prompt window to the src folder. It is very important if you want to run the executable version file. You have to be inside this src folder, which is inside the DARSim parent folder. It is very important that you follow these instructions and these steps. Now, for ease of purpose, I would copy the entire path and I would navigate. If you don't know how to use commands such as cd or navigation through the command prompt window, please follow one of the tutorials that exist already on YouTube and get familiar with the instructions and the programs and the commands that you need to use in order to navigate. Once you are inside src folder, you can easily call this executable file DARSim ressim v1.0.exe. So this is the name of the file. Then you create double quotation, and inside one double quotation you give the full path to the location where you have stored those simulation input files. In my computer, the full path, it's something like this. I copy the entire full path and I paste it here. You can also type it if it's small for you. close with double quotation. Don't forget, you need a space here. Now here as well, create another space, just one space after the double quotation, open another double quotation. Inside this double quotation, you need to give the full name of the main simulation input file. In this test case, it is immiscible.txt. Copy and then paste. And you can close with double quotation. And you press enter. When you press enter, it starts running. Unfortunately, the executable version on command prompt console does not print the information that DARSim automatically prints on the command window of MATLAB. This is something that unfortunately it's missing. Maybe in the future this can be also fixed, but just to give you an idea, I have set this simulation to run for some days, and then in total 100 output files, 100 reports will be printed. Now if you don't know what's happening, you can actually go and you'll see that there is an output file created. If you go inside the output file, first of all, there is a text file called run diary. At the end of the simulation, you'll be able to open this txt file, and this txt file gives you the print of the report and information, everything that DARSim would automatically print on the command window of MATLAB, which you cannot see here. So you have to be patient and wait for the simulation to finish. Now, because in the configuration of this simulation, I have set to create 100 reports at the end, you can actually go into this VTK folder and you can actually see all the individual files that are being printed dynamically. So number 0 is the initial state, so it doesn't count. But then you have report number 1, report number 2, and if you scroll down, you'll see that report number 40, report number 42 has been printed out, and simulation is running dynamically. You can easily see it, that the simulation is actually happening in the background. And so far, at this point, 50% of simulation has been done, has been finished. Now I'm going to pause the video, wait till the entire simulation is done, or it's almost towards the end of it. Okay, simulation just finished. Now you can see all the 100 reports are there, and there are no reports to be printed anymore, and the simulation is actually finished. So if you press the escape button a couple of times, if you press enter button a couple of times, you see that the simulation has finished, and you are at the back of the command line, and the cursor is at the end of the line, ready for another command, or maybe running DARSim ResSim for another simulation afterwards. And then you can use PowerView to visualize your result. The rest is exactly the same as explained in other videos. The only difference this time was that we didn't use MATLAB, and we ran an executable version in the command prompt window of Windows.